my gosh, it is a little windy today. I was curious what it'd be like to ride in very windy weather because I haven't really done it yet on this bike. I know on the scooter, it's not very fun at all. The bike didn't want to start today. It's kind of been sitting out in the rain because I can't cover it because the cover blows off because it's so windy. It's actually easier when I'm on a slant like this to balance the bike with one leg. This is weird. Like, see, my legs are bent. I feel like I prefer a taller bike. Not too tall, not like a supermoto where I can't even flat foot it or even touch the ground for that matter. I just feel less in control of it, I guess. So my legs are bent and all that. I don't know. Like when I got the new rear shocks on this bike, I felt so much more in control, like right away. It was crazy. You know, I've been getting some comments saying that I look definitely a lot more confident on the bike, and I guess I'm giving kind of like the illusion that I'm fully in control of the bike and stuff like that. And I usually try to comment back and let the people know, like, I still don't feel really like that. I still feel like there's a lot to learn. I still have a lot of low speed stuff, mainly steering things, because this bike doesn't give you the most responsive steering. I mean, coming from a scooter like I did, like this bike has really heavy steering. Just fly through that red light. I could hear his truck like way back there. Just gunned it. The higher shocks in the back, it makes the bike actually sit more this way instead of like that, like a boat, like it used to be. So it's definitely a lot better this way with the new shocks being taller. It also sits taller, like the kickstand sits like this high from the ground now rather than like that high, so it's quite a big difference. I don't know if that car was trying to race, 'cause I just heard like engine noise. But I'm not trying to race right now. I want to raise my idle up. I keep forgetting to do it. I've messed with this so many times. I want to try to get it back to what it originally was when I first got the bike. This guy has to be racing. Every time we take off, I just hear, like, you know how cars with stock engines and stuff, they kind of whee, they have a whee, I don't know, that kind of weird sound. Like, it's not revving out to redline or anything, it's just like, he's pushing the gas though. Maybe he just has a heavy foot, I don't know. So I've been practicing kind of like counter steering, pushing to go where I want. It's kind of weird how it works on this bike, because it is heavier steering. You gotta really give it some push. I don't really have a topic today. I just felt like vlogging. Oh, even at this speed, I want to put my visor down. It's just so windy. Oh, I was going to go right past that truck. I think I'll pass. I'll go this way. First of all, turn my idle up. Maybe that'll help it start a little easier too. Sounds about right. Okay, this is the stuff I want to practice. Low speed changing directions quickly. These are just my quick little notes I write down. So low speeds changing directions quickly. What does that mean? So say we're going low speed. I'm going to do a U-turn. And in the middle of the U-turn, I gotta quickly straighten up the bike and stop. Or maybe I gotta go this way all of a sudden. So I want to practice that. Because how it's been for me is because this bike is like so heavy. It's not that heavy. It's just, it feels, I don't know, I've gotten better with it. It doesn't feel as heavy as it used to. But anyway, because the bike is heavier than what I was used to before, it's like I feel like once I commit to a turn, I got to keep turning or something. Like I can't stop because it's going that way. Now the next one, change direction while changing direction at normal speed. That one's not too bad because it's just a matter of counter steering. So, oh, here's a good indication how tall my kickstand is. It's that high off the ground and it leans way over now. So anyway, Yeah, this one I think I'm okay. When I'm at normal speed, it's just a matter of countersteering the other direction. Say I'm going, and I start to turn left, but all of a sudden I gotta swerve right for some reason. Just countersteer this way. Yeah, that's no problem. I don't know why I wrote that one down. I guess I wanted to figure out countersteering is what I meant. Quick stop during low speed sharp turn. That kind of goes with the first one. So I'm going around doing the U-turn, and say I need to stop. And like normally you don't hit the front brake really hard because you'll just tip over and, you know, drop the bike. But that's where you use the rear brake, I guess. I need to get that down, like emergency kind of stop. Oh shoot, I'm gonna back up a little. So those are three things it's mostly low speed stuff I want to practice, because that was where I struggled with most on this bike. Even after, you know, riding the scooter for 6 years, it was just like totally new thing here. Totally new steering, everything was different. It was like crazy. But then I realized it's really not that different once you get used to it. Yeah, I've had this bike about a year now, if you don't know that. Yeah, it's taking me that long to learn it, and I have already 6 years of riding experience on a scooter, so maybe I'm a slow learner, I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to learn some. I don't know if I'm going to do it today unless I can find a better parking lot. Oh, this idle feels nicer. So I don't know, I'll see if I can find some kind of parking lot that's not too much in the middle of nowhere in case I do fall and need help to get it back up. Luckily it hasn't happened to me, I don't want to say yet, but it hasn't happened to me to where I've fallen and can't get help. Ooh, higher idle makes it different to shift. What's going on there? Oh, look at this. The wind is making me like, ah. Ooh, that was from a hurricane, wasn't it? Yeah, there's a downed tree and a crooked tree. But yeah, I like to talk about having control of the bike and that kind of topic, because it's something I did definitely struggle with this bike. The scooter, like, I never even thought of it. I mean, if anything, I went too fast around my first corner, and I almost went right into a car during a turn. Now, if I'm right, this parking lot isn't... it is kind of popular. Shoot. Is there any part of this parking lot that's just kind of out of traffic? I think I like this idle a lot more. It just sounds healthier. And look, I don't even have to hold the throttle to keep going anymore. It just keeps itself going now. Where before it was like struggling to, you know, keep itself going. That doesn't look good, does it? In fact, I really should be pulling over and putting a rain jacket on. Oh, yep, here it comes. Oh, gosh. Okay. Getting in the right lane, I might have to pull onto the shoulder if it gets really bad. Here we go. Yeah, I don't want to do it during a turn. I want to pull over. Okay, here's a light. If I could just hold out like a couple minutes, a couple seconds longer. Here we go, turning lane. Where's this bring me? We're good. Well, maybe not. Wow, the cloud is like already past me. Maybe I don't need to put it on. I'm gonna put it on anyway because it's a bit chilly. I really don't need to go all the way in. I'm just gonna put you in neutral. Oh, it's starting to rain heavier. Hey, how's it raining heavier when... Oh, hi. I thought the rain cloud passed. Where did it come from? Oh shoot, who cares? Who cares? Just get the rain jacket on. It's raining heavier. No, don't get stuck in the zipper. Arrgh. Gosh, as if I've never been in rain before. And I guess I shouldn't be practicing when it's all wet out. Oh well. There. All my equipment underneath. That includes 2 batteries and a sound recorder, none of which are waterproof. But they're waterproof enough now. What in the world? Whoa, did you see that? I don't know how it looked on camera, but in person, that was like the car in front of me and that SUV, whatever thing that pulled out, that was... oh my gosh. Between the wind and the cars going by, it's just knocking me over. Why is this car just kind of stopping? Okay.